You are listening to Housekeepers Chat by the United States Department of Agriculture from 1927. Disclaimer: this is read from a historic archive document. Do not assume content reflects current scientific knowledge, policies, or practices. This broadcast was aired on Monday, the 9th of May of 1927.
As soon as Aunt Sammy answers a number of questions on a number of things, she will broadcast a recipe for cream puffs. Information and recipe approved by the United States Bureau of Home Economics.
We're coming back to questions and answers today. Not literary questions like those propounded by Ask Me Another people to inform the mind, but interesting questions about what to wear and what to cook. Before I answer the questions, I'll read a verse by Bess Foster Smith of Weiser, Idaho, called Flowers for the Home.
I want a checkered tablecloth upon the kitchen table, a scarlet rose geranium within the window gable. I want a rug made out of rags spread on the kitchen floor, a motto card, God bless our home, to hang above the door. Ah, if my home could but reflect things Grandma had of yore, it might bring back your love for me, and mine for home once more.
Do you like that verse? It's the checkered tablecloth that appeals to me, and the scarlet rose geranium, and the rag rug on the kitchen floor. There should be a jar of sugar cookies in the pantry, and a yellow canary singing in a sunny window. In the corner near the cook stove is Grandma's rocker with its patchwork cushion and lace tidy. Grandma is out in the garden picking flowers, and Grandpa is in the kitchen hunting for something. Grandpa's always hunting for something. Pretty soon he'll call Grandma, and she will come in, spread a newspaper carefully on the kitchen table, put her flowers on the paper, and then she'll help Grandpa find his specs so he can read the weekly Gazette. Grandpa reads the Brush Creek items first because he and Grandma have lived in the Brush Creek neighborhood for almost 40 years, and they know everybody for miles around. Listen to this, Mother, says Grandpa. Jim Smith's folks have a new touring car. Second hand, says Grandma calmly. I knew they were thinking of buying one. Well, well, says Grandpa, reading on. Charlie Jones and his wife are the proud parents of a bouncing baby boy born on Saturday. Hear that, Mother? Yes, says Grandma calmly. Susie told me about it Sunday at church. Grandpa looks crestfallen and reads aloud no more. Seems as if Grandma always knows the news before it's printed. But dear me, we can't spend any more time on Grandpa and Grandma with all these questions to be answered. All the same, I sometimes wish that we could keep the spirit of Grandma's kitchen, along with our electric stoves and vacuum cleaners and automatic dishwashers. The first question is, are plaids going to be worn this summer? They are. Plaids are coming back this season. Many cotton manufacturers are making the old-fashioned type of plaids of Scotch and tartan origin. Good news to the women who want a dress fabric which looks well and wears well. These plaids are made like the standard ginghams. The yarn is dyed before it is woven, or the raw cotton is dyed before it is spun. This is one of the best ways of ensuring fast colors, and the plain weave used is one of the most durable. There are other pretty patterns in ginghams besides plaids. Broken checks or imitation cross-stitch designs are good. Some of the ginghams have spots or figures with embroidery-like effects. Many of these are very beautiful and will wear well if the unbound yarns are not too long and the spots and figures are well woven into the body of the fabric. For the most part, the check designs are small. In some patterns, the designs are made by means of stripes crossed to form the checks. With a soft-toned background, these small checks are truly artistic and becoming to almost any type. Second question. I want to make myself and my daughters a number of cotton dresses this month. But before I buy, I want to know if there is any practical way of telling whether a fabric will wash. We live in a hot climate, and sunshine and soap suds must be considered when we buy our summer dresses. There is one sure way to tell whether a fabric will wash, that is, take a sample home and wash it under real laundering conditions. You can learn other things about cotton fabrics by washing a sample. Do the yarns slip out of place when the fabric is washed? They may, if the weave is too loose. Is the beauty of the fabric entirely due to the glossy finish? And is this glossy finish removed by washing? You'll be sorry if you buy such material. Are the spots or figures put in by means of very short threads? If so, they may pull out in the tub. And don't buy a material which has spots made of paste. They'll come off when they're washed. There are so many good cotton fabrics available this spring that it should be an easy matter to choose any number of summer dresses. Buy a firm piece, well constructed in every detail, and your cotton dress will wash well and wear well. Third question. Please tell me how to remove grease spots from a silk dress. I've sent you the bulletin on stain removal, which will answer your question more fully than I can do it. The bulletin is free, and I'll be glad to send it to anyone who wants to remove spots from such articles as silk dresses, linen tablecloths, and dining room rugs. Fourth question. Do you have directions for making strawberry jelly? I do, and I am sending you the directions, because they're too long to broadcast. I am also sending you a recipe for jellied fresh strawberries made with pectin. This is a whole fruit jelly with the delicious flavor of the fresh fruit. This recipe is also too long to broadcast, but I will send it to whoever wants it. Next question. No, this isn't a question, it's an entreaty. I'll read it. Dear Aunt Sammy, would it be possible for you to send me a recipe for cream puffs? I live 60 miles from a bakery and consequently do not have a chance to buy cream puffs very often. My husband and son are very fond of cream puffs, and they have asked me to write to you for a recipe. I will be listening in on Monday, the 9th of May, and I earnestly hope you will have the recipe. I have the recipe. My friend in the Bureau of Home Economics made some cream puffs by this recipe last week, and they were delicious, not hard to make either. First, I shall give you the recipe for the cream puffs, and then for the custard filling. 5 ingredients are necessary for the cream puffs. 1/2 cup butter, 1 cup hot water, 1 cup flour, 4 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon salt. 5 ingredients. Count them, please. 1/2 cup butter, 1 cup hot water, 1 cup flour, 4 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Add the butter to the hot water and bring to the boiling point. Add the flour and salt all at one time. Stir rapidly and constantly until the paste leaves the sides of the pan. Remove from the fire, hen cool, add the eggs, one at a time, beating until thoroughly blended with the paste mixture. Drop by spoonfuls on a greased baking sheet about 2 inches apart. During baking, the dough expands to twice or more its original size. Bake in a hot oven, 450 to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, until puffed and a golden brown. Then cool. Cut and fill the lower half with seasoned whipped cream, crushed fruit, or custard mixture. Cover with the other half of the puff and sprinkle powdered sugar over the top. This recipe makes 8 medium-sized puffs. Now for the delicious custard filling. 7 ingredients. 1 cup cream or rich milk, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 egg yolks, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon butter. 7 ingredients, please check them. 1 cup cream or rich milk, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 egg yolks, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon butter. Heat the cream or milk in the upper part of a double boiler. Mix the cornstarch, salt, and sugar thoroughly, then pour over them the heated cream or milk. Return to the double boiler, stir until thickened, then cover and cook for 10 or 15 minutes. Add the well-beaten egg yolks and cook for a minute longer. Beat well, add the vanilla and butter. When cool, place the custard mixture in the puffs. Let me know how you like the cream puffs. And don't forget to send for the free radio cookbook.
This broadcast was researched and produced by Breakaway Empire LLC.